I believe if there is reincarnation, I think this is my first life. There's no fucking way, unless I was so stupid that I've lived before. Because I feel like I'm a late bloomer and I'm kind of a fuck up. So like, what was I like in another life? And why have I learned nothing? I'm very fascinated though with children who say weird shit about other lives. And my friends will be like, oh, my daughter came in my room last night out of the blue and just said, Mommy, you're gonna die someday, but don't worry, I've already been dead and now I'm back. And then walks out of the room, and my friends will be like, oh, I'm sorry, you don't have kids. You don't want to hear a boring kid stories. I'm like, that's not a boring kid story. Every other story you told me has been fucking boring. Please tell me more about the time your kid walked into your room when you thought they were asleep and said something completely psychotic. I believe that kid. That kid's a goddamn little genius, a little sage. But if you sit across from like a 35-year-old who's like, yeah, so in a past life, I was a saint and she was burned at the stake. You're like, okay, crazy. Because adults never can just be some schlub. In a past life, I was a total fucking schlub. I worked in a office, in a cubicle. I worked in the first cubicle that was ever made. And then, yeah, I crossed the street without looking. I got hit by a car. No one goes, oh, that was my past life. Everyone's always like, I was an ancient Roman goddess. No, you weren't, Phyllis. You weren't.